Hey everyone, it's Tony George from Doc Sports. It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. Week 7 NFL opening line report. This is where I give you raw, candid, kind of unfiltered initial reactions. These aren't handicap picks. They're just me and you having a beer at the sports bar, sitting around just shooting the crap about what we think about the opening lines and where they might go and what might happen and speculating. The deep dive will be later this week, obviously, and we're red hot in the NFL. Thanks for the support, too. A lot of you guys coming over, getting packages. We have, last 3 weeks, we have won $3,030 to the good for a $100 player, 10, 3, and 1, and 2 of those losses in the push were teasers. So we've only had one side pick that hasn't got to the number. It was Green Bay on a Monday night in the last 3 weeks. And I've looked at some of these lines, a couple of games I was interested in. We're going to have a good day on Sunday. I haven't seen all these lines, so some of these will just be initial reactions. Leave your comments in the comment section. We'll filter them out. They go back behind the scenes in the admin area, and I got to take out the F-bombs, and I don't know who's hating on me in the NFL right now, but there's haters out there. They're like, can't wait for you they'll worship your success silently and then can't wait to applaud your failure on every social media outlet known to mankind. To get their digs in that I'm, some horrible person for selling picks for a living and giving opinions, apparently. Also, the porn sites put links up here. They know the demographic. And, of course, I know some of you would like me to leave those in there, but I'm not going to. And then other competitors putting links to the Super Lock of their Millennium page where they're 90% lifetime against the spread. So we filter all those out. We'll put your relevant comments up. I get hundreds and hundreds of comments on this. I can't go through every single one of them, but I run down and put 40 or 50 of them up and leave some comments back to you guys. So be sure to smash that subscribe button. We got daily free picks here. Doc's Gridiron 6-pack with Griffin Murphy. Still over 60% off a bad week last week on the show. But we were at 68% going into that, giving you 6 picks. We got some big plays for you on that on Wednesdays. So get notified when me or any of the handicappers at Doc's put out free stuff. That's why you're here. Let's get to these lines. I haven't seen all of them. There's some injuries, especially at quarterback, we got to worry about this week. Including the Jacksonville game at New Orleans on Thursday night. Wow, I haven't seen this one. New Orleans again, another under. 38.5 is the number, and they are laying 3 here. The question mark here is if Lawrence plays or not. Trevor Lawrence, quarterback at Jacksonville. If he plays, take the points. Same game teaser. I take Jacksonville, tease them up to 9, and take that total and tease it up to 44.5 and take the under. Yeah, simple. New Orleans, their offense. For all the weapons they have there on offense, Carr's just not getting it done there. They should be putting up a lot of points. That performance they had at Texas was a joke. And by the way, hats off to Houston. Hell of a coaching job there with the rookie quarterback. Really, they've done a nice job there. Everybody left them for dead on the side of the road. Buffalo at New England. Currently 8.5, 41.5. New England's just an absolute dumpster fire. Them allowing that safety in the end zone busted up a lot of guys last week, I know. I had no interest in that game at all. Whenever 2 bad teams play, I really hate to get involved a whole lot. But New England's bad. You use Buffalo in a teaser there. Now, I'm telling you something about Buffalo. There's something wrong at Buffalo. They're not playing. I do not consider Buffalo an elite AFC team right now, the way they're playing. Something's wrong with Josh Allen. I don't know what it is. They should have got beaten. The refs gave them the game on Sunday. And I know we got a lot of Bills Mafia on here. Okay, you guys are just rabid about your football team. I get it. I'm from Kansas City. I know about rabid fans, and thinking we're the greatest ever. But Buffalo is not the greatest ever right now, not the way they're playing. They've got defensive injuries. The New York Giants outplayed them. That call against roughing the passer was a joke. that went against them at a crucial time in the game, that went against the Giants, and then, of course, they held him in the end zone for the final play of the game. That should have been holding. Ridiculous. The referees made some bad calls across the board in a lot of games last week, and, you're not supposed to be that involved. They're determining the outcome of point spreads. That's for damn sure. It pisses you off. I'm not laying 8.5 Buffalo no matter how bad New England is. Not the way they're playing. No. But I'd use them in a teaser. Total seems about right. Atlanta. Plus 2.5 on the road at Tampa Bay. Total 38.5. Oh, boy, I wish that opened up at 40. Yeah, if that was in the 40s, I'd take the under. That 38.5 might be about right. Tampa Bay at home with the better quarterback. I can only lean Tampa Bay. Las Vegas on the road at Chicago. Here we go. Two bad teams. Although Las Vegas somehow is 3-3. Chicago could have quarterback issues. Total 37.5. Check the weather. Garoppolo, you don't know who you're going to get, Hoyer or who's the other guy, O'Connell? Yeah, O'Connell. You've got quarterback issues in that game. And if you're starting two backups, the under might be in play there. Your thoughts? Detroit catching 3 at Baltimore. I have not seen this line. 41.5. Ravens winning ugly. I had them as a top pick last week. And boy, that was a sweat. Wow. That was a sweat. They were all down the 1 yard. That was going to be a push or a loss. Tennessee just screwed that up. Willis, bad quarterback. They're in trouble, by the way. Tennessee is without Tannehill. And Tannehill isn't that good to begin with. But that being said, Detroit in a teaser. Put Detroit and Bills in a teaser. You probably got yourself a winner chicken frickin' dinner there. I mean, Detroit's playing good football. I got them top 3 in the NFC. I got them third. Behind the Eagles. San Fran, number 1. Speaking of San Fran, they took a trip to Ohio and got their butt handed to them. And they lost McCaffrey and they lost Deebo Samuel in that game. And Purdy looked like a human. He doesn't play well in cold weather. And he should because he's from Ames, Iowa. I mean, it's where he played college ball at. Won a bunch of money on him when he was a college football quarterback. They're laying 2.5 on the road at the Colts off that huge upset win. Total 39.5. Best thing to do here is you want to take Gordon Minshew over on whatever the line is on interceptions. He had 3 last week. He sucked. That's an underplay. I could only look at Cleveland in that. But of course, as bad as Indy played and as good as Cleveland played, and yet Cleveland's only 2.5. You might want to take a look at Indy on a teaser there too. Just letting you. I know you don't think it, but definitely lean under there. Washington laying 2 on the road at the Giants. Tyrod Taylor. The Giants look good. They outplayed Buffalo in a loss. 15.5 point underdog. There you go. By the way, double-digit favorites in the NFL. I told you, stay the hell away from them. Continue to stay away from them. It's the NFL. It stands for not for long if you're betting double-digit favorites. Divisional game. Divisional home dog. I mean, their offense looked good. Barkley looked good. Washington is a veritable potpourri of a mixed bag of you don't know what the heck you're going to get. Betting split has 60% of the money on Washington. I don't know. Again, a teaser play. Total's 39.5. That's about right. Opened up at 40. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think about this game. I've obviously got Washington power rated more than 2 points better than the Giants right now. I mean, but you got that home divisional dog mid-season. Those are tough to go against. You know, these totals last week, 13-2 to the under. That could easily be a 13-10, 2014 ball game. I mean, I can only lean under. Arizona at Seattle. Win against Arizona last week. Took the Rams, laid 7. Of course, Rams pounded Seattle first game of the season. Seattle laying 7.5. That definitely a teaser play. Seattle's definitely going to be a survivor pick play if you haven't used them. 44.5. The Seattle got into the red zone 5 times. 5 times against Cincinnati last week and walked away with 3 points total. That's a problem. Arizona's defense not that good. Is Connor still out there running back? How long is he out for? I don't know. Let's take a look at that injury list. Of course, you can't trust an NFL injury list any further than you can throw a friggin' building. Out indefinitely. So he's out. It'd be Seattle or nothing for me, but I definitely, again, use Seattle in a teaser. For sure. I mean, get them down to 1.5 at home against Arizona. Off a loss. Carroll's usually pretty good. It's a divisional game. Boy, I tell you. Just saying. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Los Angeles Rams laying 3 at home, 43.5. Pittsburgh Steeler fans are going to fill that stadium up. Total 43.5. I would take the under. Green Bay at Denver, minus 1.5. Total 45. Green Bay on the money line. Denver sucks. Their defense is freaking horrific. Horrific. I mean, I never thought I'd say that about a Denver Broncos team. I'm familiar with them over the years being a Kansas City fan and being pummeled by them nonstop for years and years and years. Their defense is terrible. That total's 45. That might go over, actually. Chargers at Kansas City. My Chiefs, 5.5 point favorite. Chargers off a loss to Dallas. We gave you Dallas for free on the free pick video Monday. Chargers give Kansas City trouble from time to time. 5.5's a bad number. I don't think that finger on Herbert's hand is all that good. Having Eckler back's a big deal to them. 49.5's the total. I'd play that under. Kansas City's offense isn't playing that good, and their defense is really good. That's an underplay. Miami on the road at Philly, -2. Philadelphia is a home favorite. This is the NBC Sunday night game. 51.5's the total. Over. For all the stuff that Miami's doing and racking up all these numbers on offense, and they're just the cat's meow, in the AFC right now. They're the odds-on favorite, blah, 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 blah. They stepped up in class one time and played one good team. That was Buffalo Bills, and they got their ass handed to them. Give me Philly. San Francisco, Monday Night Football. -6.5 on the road at Minnesota. Total 44. Give me Minnesota if McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel are out. Minnesota. Kirk Cousins, look at his numbers. I know it's Kirk Cousins. I know it's prime time. Same game teaser. Take Minnesota, tease them up to +12.5, and take the total up to 50 and take the under. Easy peasy this week on the opening line report. Leave me your comments. Get over to Docs. We're red hot in the NFL. Got a great big college football play on Saturday. Had a big winning weekend last weekend in college and pro football. We're on a roll. We tell you like it is. We give you a free $60. Link in the description below, or just over at the website. There's a tab. You just click on free 60. We park $60 in a new account. You can use it anywhere on the website. Don't like me, I don't care. You got 11 other guys over there. Consensus service. That consensus service. They text you picks and props and all kinds of stuff. And I know I think they had 4 top plays last week and hit all 4. So, you got all kinds of options over there. Free information. Utilize it. Thanks for tuning in. Back at you next week on Tuesday for week 8.